Well, it was a fantastic day's racing on Friday for the Gavin Smith yard as they walked off with 3 winners, one of them their listed Ibai Stakes, where we saw a dominant performance from Kaya's Hope, and they'll be hoping to follow on in the same theme on Tuesday, where we are back on Polly. The yard start with 3 runners, Kind of Blue, who races Freshened Up, and Fiery Cliffs and Fly Better, who will try the Polly for the first time.
Yeah, no, it's Fly Better. She just needed her first run. We're expecting some improvement from her. Fiery Cliffs, we won't be surprised if she runs a nice race. She's improved quite a bit at home with the blinkers and the tongue tie. And Kind of Blue, she should improve. We've given her a long break. She pulled up a little bit sore behind last time, and she should give us a good run.
We move to race 2, where we'll see the 3 runners, Space Explorer, who joins us in Shotya, along with Joe Harmon and leader Mary Dance.
Yeah, no, it's Space Explorer. I think you enjoy the Polly. Last time he still raced green a bit, but the Polly track short straight should suit him. Leader Mary Dance's work at home's good, but he doesn't bring it to the racetrack. We're hoping he can show us something, and Joe Harmon is always in with a place chance.
Yeah, Joe Harmon is Mr. Consistency. He's a lovely horse for the PAs. We move on to race 3. Heartsease bounced back to best in her last, and she'll race alongside River Cafe, who loves track and trip, as well as Aerial View, who debuted fairly for the yard last time out and can show improvement.
Yeah, no, it's Aerial View. She's also improved back at home. She also needed her first run, and the 2000 Polly seems the best trip for her. She should run us a nice race there. Heartsease is just a wide draw to contend with, and I think on the Polly she needs to race up there, so that's against her. And then River Cafe, she did nothing wrong on the Polly, and she should be in the mix.
2 runners in race 4, and both race off really solid form. I think they're going to be involved, Bolt Strike and Jaspiro.
John, it's both are really consistent, and 1900 Polly does suit them, and they both should be right there. They both should be running on.
3 runners in race 5, and they are King's Crusade, Firelord and Storm Commander.
John, it's King's Crusade. These last 3 runs have been consistent. He's in the money. The mile Polly, draw 8, I think it shouldn't be a problem. He'll be doing his best work late. Storm Commander, he's got the wide draw. We're going to drop him in and let him finish his race off. And Firelord, he's not doing too bad at home. The Polly should suit him. He's got the Polly action. And yeah, he should be in the placings.
Race 6, it's a busy one, and there are 5 runners. We're going to start with Life on Mars and Jet Mirage.
No, it's Life on Mars. He should prefer being back on the Polly. The 1200 Polly is a touch short. He should run into the quartets. Jet Mirage, he won a good race last time out, and he does prefer the turf, but I mean, his last run on the Polly was not bad at all. If he jumps on terms, he also should run us a good race.
Cruisador and Brass Bell are never far back.
Cruisador, he just needs to find his feet again. He has got it in him. He's just been wandering a bit his last couple of runs, and Brass Bell, he's done nothing wrong. He's in good form, and we should expect him to be right there.
Finally, Victory of Dubai, who loves track and trip.
John, it's Victory of Dubai. He's had a nice break. He's been waiting for the Polly season. He's running fresh, and we're just hoping for a good run from him in stronger company.
Moving on to race 7, and here we'll see the 2 captains, Captain OP and Captain Marisco. They'll be joined by Forest Spy, who's up in class, but I know the yard have always rated him, as well as Vista Nova.
Oh, no, it's Forest Spy. His last couple of runs, he's just been loafing a bit too. We fitted blinkers on him, and he has improved back at home. We're expecting a better run. Captain OP, he won that good race on the Polly. I think ignore his turf run. He does seem to prefer the Polly a bit. He should run us a good race. Captain Marisco, he's been unlucky his last 2. He's been waiting for the Polly. We should see him run us a cracker. He'll come running on late. And last one is Vista Nova. Also, he's been on a break. He's been waiting for the Polly. And we just hope he doesn't need it and he should run us into the quartets.
Busy end as well. Another 5 runners, Crown Plaza and Dreamt I Can Fly, are first up.
Crown Plaza, Nate's also her last couple of runs, they haven't been bad. She's been running on late. She's been waiting for the Polly. The Polly 13 should suit her. She's been working well back at home. Dreamt I Could Fly, first run out the maidens was average. We're just expecting better.
They'll be joined by Ikwembula Best Fazan and Big Sky Country.
Ikwembu, same story. She's been waiting for the Polly. She enjoys track and trip. She's well back at home, and she's running fresh. She loves running fresh. Big Sky Country, Nate's good first, good last run. She tries the Polly again, and we're expecting a fair effort.
And they'll round up with Onatalia.
Onatalia, she's also, after a maiden win, she's lost her feet a bit. She's back to track and trip where she won, and we're just expecting some improvement.
Yard on hot form. These are runners who have been waiting for the Poly. It should be another exciting day.